Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Silver, my run through the game with a team of Delibirds. Have to admit, I didn't like either of the hidden powers I tested. I tested Videl and she's got hidden power fighting, but her strength is basically way weaker than Headbutt. Like, I can basically headbutt enemies that are vulnerable to her hidden power as effectively as I can punch them with her hidden power. And that's with them being vulnerable to it. So, yeah, her hidden power is just garbage. She doesn't have the right hidden values for it. I'm not sure about Urza's power, since I tested it on a Pidgeot and realized it was immune. Like, oh, so it's either Ghost or, Ground, and I had to go test that. So I decided to go test it against, an Unown, on the grounds that they're, the most reliable Psychic Pokemon I can find to test it on, and it was hidden power Ground. But since I was using it on such a weak enemy, yeah, I have no idea if it's, worthwhile or not. So I decided, I'll just hold off on using it. Like, maybe we'll throw it on Espeon, like I said, and try and just breed it over onto some Delibirds to see what they get. Because I'd like something, much more useful than what we got there. I guess we'll go for the Headbutt. Of course, Drowsy can take a bit of a pounding. Those 6 levels may help us here. Yeah, Drowsy's a bit meatier than Kadabra. Not as powerful, but having a bit more meat on those bones does have its advantages in some places, A Zubat? Oh, come on. As bad as Delibird is, they can still beat a freaking Zubat. I mean, come on. Don't insult me. I get insulted enough having to deal with these Delibirds, man. Dumb as bricks. Well, I guess we'll go with the Headbutt then. Yeah, I know Fly doesn't have perfect accuracy, but I really don't want to see that miss there. Oh, great. Confuse Ray. Well, I do have a Bitter Berry. So I guess we'll get rid of that. Well, now I can attack with impunity, so let's just pound it into the ground with another Headbutt. And this time that bat ain't getting back up. Okay. At least Delibird seem to level up fairly quickly, at least. But that's about all they got going for them. This gimmick Pokemon just sucks. Then again, doing this base always sucks, because gosh darn, does it take forever. I guess I should get out some cards or something to shuffle. Or just to keep my hands busy while I wait for the enemies to do stuff. Oh joy, another Zubat. I'm so engaged, man. Like, you got something a bit more interesting there? Like anything at all. As far as I didn't bust out the Confuse Ray again, to be honest. Finish it. And I ain't doing it with Present. You gotta save that stuff for Hercule. And I mean the actual Hercule, because I remember one of the Bukai games, his ultimate technique was just handing you a Game Boy Advance or whatever, and then having it blow up. So, that was his ultimate technique. Like, I give you a present that explodes in your face. Well, we'll take a chance on it. And of course it heals Grimer, as if just to rub salt in the wounds about how bad this move is. Well, let's go for the Headbutt now. Where it gets a chance to toughen its defenses up a bit more. Oh, great. My Headbutt was disabled. Come on. Big Boom. No! Healing again. Come on, Videl. Don't fall apart now. Like, we just barely got started. Well, at least we dodged the sludge, I guess. Come on, Fly. Deliver some damage. Okay, we're gonna have to fly again, and hopefully, scratch for enough damage here. If I hadn't wasted time on that Presence attacks. Like, I just don't know how I had to get boned twice there. Well, I guess we got the critical to make up for it, but jeez. A Rattata, eh? You know, on my luck, it's gonna knock us out with Quick Attack. No, it's not going with Quick Attack? Just Tackle. Well, now. Got with the Stab. Come on, game. Just turn off the noise. Yeah, I know there's surveillance cameras in the statues. I've done this many times before. I know the route by heart. Kinda wish I didn't, because it makes it boring, but turning off these statues will save us some headaches, so that's what we're gonna do. Suppose we also go past the, other, friends, you know, like the Voltorbs and whatnot, but this is not a team that appreciates dealing with Voltorb. And since we'll get free healing after this, you know, we might as well just forget about, you know, using up our own potions. Save them for when we really need them. So we still have to deal with, Jed here. A wannabe Jedi, I guess. It's like, I just couldn't get that last letter in my name, you know? My parents said no. So I had to be Jed. You know how bad it is to be a Jed? It made me become evil. Ugh. Well, it's can't be worse than some other people's backstories. Better than the story for Spirit Blade. Gosh darn it. I honestly hate the main character in Spirit Blade. Spirit Blade's an RPG Maker game. The main character basically just wants to be the best there ever was, like no one ever was before. And she doesn't have much motivation to really push her other than, you know, she just wants to be the best for whatever reason. I suppose you don't need much of a motivation for that, but it also means her character just has no real depth. And in a game that almost every dungeon you go into is a massive maze, having an uninteresting main character really hurts your game in the long run. Especially when it's like 20-some hours long. With all the grinding and whatnot you gotta do, it just doesn't work out very well. Honestly, the most interesting character game is probably Goldie. One of the characters you recruit like early on in the game. Because she's torn in between wanting to live up to a more standard feminist image, you know, or feminine image, I say, not feminist. But has to also wants to help Moxie achieve her goal of saving the world, so she has to get really buff and tough, so she's stronger than pretty much every guy in the world by the end of the game. Which really goes against the whole, you know, damsel in distress image she wanted to go for. It's at least an interesting dichotomy going on there. Where she's torn between conflicting desires. You know, it makes for a more interesting character than someone that just wants to, you know, punch people in the face, you know, to prove she's the best. I mean, that doesn't take much length to tell at all. Oh, well, I've seen worse. Like, I remember in the Indie Game Maker contest, I one time played a game where the story was so paper thin, I honestly just could not get invested at all. Like, your character wants to go off and become the best and join this guild of female warriors, and that's about all you really learn about her. Pest? Save that for, Ash Ketchum, man. He stumbles into things. I jumped in with both feet in, so I'm not a pest. I'm a destroyer. A destroyer of your world. But yeah, I can't remember the exact title of that game. I know it didn't have anything to do with the Poison game I played one year. That game was awful. Like, it would constantly crash and everything else. Like, it was just bad. Yeah, I know. I should really fly, right? I mean, it is a bug type. Stick to my strengths. Why are you using Foresight? I mean, sure, I'll let you tackle a ghost, but it's not going to help you, you know, against a Delibird. I'm not a ghost ice type, I'm a flying ice type. Which is just terrible typing. Like, it's among the worst typings you could probably have, just about. Because ice is terrible. Like, defensively. Like, it's one of the worst types out there, period. Great offensively, don't get me wrong, but defensively, awful. You don't want ice typing on your Pokemon. It's hard to be a viable Pokemon in the upper tiers if you have ice as one of your types. Like, the only Pokemon I can think of that did for a while was Lapras. And that's just because it had so much bulk. And Gen Gen 1, you know, it had access to a blizzard that was 90% accurate. Which is really freaking broken. Yeah, I suppose he did. Let's go get the passwords. Well, I guess we're gonna have to fight the scientist. With his coughing, so that explode. Yeah, I know who you work for. You don't have to tell me. He's like, Team Rocket pays better. Unlike my old boss, cheapskate. Yeah, well, they're not gonna pay much better for long, because I'm gonna put them out of business. Or in the words of one kid, Biznos. Well, I, called it. Nice of you to take yourself out for me. I always appreciate that. First of all, in my life, the next one's gonna blow up while I'm up in the air, and I'm gonna end up eating it, you know, full on the face. I just don't know why you'd start the battle off by blowing yourself up. Like, in that situation, it made more sense, but previously, like, why? Well, at least he got a double knockout. You achieved something, Ross. It's just annoying me. Well, let's go into the pack, I guess. Since our friend's knocked out... I don't know what Vidal's carrying right now. I don't care. We'll, toss Urza the experience share. After all, she can take advantage of it right now. Yeah, I know you know the password. My question, as always, is why does she tell me just because you can beat her? Like, is it just Team Rocket honor code? You know, if you lose a fight, you have to tell someone what they want to know? Seems kind of bizarre, if you ask me. Like, you think that wouldn't be a rule within an organization, right? If anything, you think they'd have the opposite opinion. If you lose a fight, you tell them nothing. You save the bragging for when you win fights. I mean, that's how most people do it, right? Still bad form, but still how most people seem to do it. Headbutt, I guess. At least this way I can end fights quickly. Level 51. Sad part is, Hercule might end up having to be our trump card for the battle with, Price coming up. Yeah, you better tell me. Tell me everything you know. Slowpoke tail, huh? Makes sense. You guys were trying to sell those earlier. Of course, they're way too expensive to actually buy, even if you gave yourself infinite money in this game. We're not hurt by our experiment. Oh, you don't, huh? Well, I hope that means you won't mind if I hurt you for one of my experiments. I was wondering how high someone would scream if I socked him in the junk. I might have to test it a few times. What? It's for scientific research. Let's go with, Headbutt. Of course, this deal is gonna have my moves after this, but that's assuming it survives. Hercule's just on a roll. Just headbutting everyone to submission. Yeah, I know it's not your strong suit. You should stick to what you know. Unfortunately, it's not Pokemon battles. Well, let's grab this. Full heal I can use. I need to fight this guy anyway, so it's fine. Guts, huh? Well, I suppose some would say that. I can't really call it nuts, though. On the ground that my Pokemon has, like, what, 30-some levels on you, basically? Like, this is not a fair fight. Actually, it's over 30 levels. Damn. Headbutt. Like, I could probably use Swift and win this fight. That's how much difference there is in our power right now. Urza, I need you to grow strong fast. I'm not good, you're just substandard, man. Like, seriously, I look at you and I just cringe. Like when I see every Team Rocket member. Yeah, of course you guys would go with the Dirty Rat. They probably tell a lot of Dirty Rat jokes in Team Rocket. Like, you Dirty Rat! Oh, darn, Ice Heal. I should probably just toss that. I really can't use that. I mean, full heal, yes. Ice Heal, no. It's not like I reliably get frozen by anyone. Like, there's only a few trainers that can even try and do that to you in this entire game. Okay. Yeah, it's not Crystal. I can't try to dodge this guy. You think you can eliminate me? Well, I welcome you to try. But unless you got like some level 40 Pokemon, I don't think you stand a chance, man. No one's stopping the Hercule. Nobody. Honestly, that could be a weak boom, and it probably still might do enough damage to knock it out. Well, darn. I guess that's like power of 10 or something. I was hoping I get some work done with Present here, you know? Because I'd prefer to save the headbutts for, you know, the executives. Well, I suppose I'm not in that much of a danger of running out. Maybe I should just go with Swift then. You know, if I really want to save some moves here, right? At least Swift's more reliable. Oh. And it never misses. Well, it's another one down. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Let's just keep up the pressure. Man, I might have been better off going with gold episodes tonight for recording. They would have been a bit faster, because I got the easy gyms I gotta start clearing out. You knew you'd lose, huh? Well, why'd you even bother then? Soften me up a little bit. It's not gonna save you. Trust me, I know. Ah, thief. I don't think I can even learn that, can I? Let me check. It would be interesting, I guess, to put thief on one of these guys. Oh, we can learn it. Something to consider for later. Well, I guess we'll at least get, our rival's visit out of the way. Yeah, I don't think you have much to say, do you? Who's the guy in the cave who used Dragon Pokemon? Oh, we're no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. I'm gonna replace my entire team. That's what he said that bothers me. So that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have the time for the likes of you. I gotta go hit up the Pokemon Center. Yeah, you go do that. Well, next time, you know, we'll finish up the Rocket Base, and hopefully I can then start catching up on the video count tonight by moving into the gym battles. Until then, see ya.